safety in numbers, but I never said I was ready. Open the door, what if we find one was enough now? We should have stayed blind. I do not trust you, don't trust myself, but someone was listening when I called for help. I called for help. Fear is the loudest, but deep down I know I take the terror, then go it alone.
Hello, everybody. I hope you guys can hear me okay. I do have my new audio setup right now. Oh, goodness, and I switched screens. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. We're off to a good start here today. You can hear me? Awesome. Hey, Talkin', thank you for entertaining anybody who might have been hovering in the shadows or lurking in the shadows. I hope everybody is having a great day today. I will be honest, I wasn't sure I would be able to make it in tonight. I have been having a fun day filled with much pain and therefore much napping. I think I slept through 90% of my day today and just barely got out of bed. But I am now medicated and I really wanted to come play some games with you guys, and also I kind of want to make sure that, I can still do this type of stuff even on higher pain days because I really enjoy this and I can't always do physical jobs. So I'm gonna hope that this goes well and we shall see. Hopefully I won't need to call it short tonight or anything. Before we actually get started with the game, I do have a couple of things to present/go over. So, you may remember my announcement from last week, and this is not in a good position. There we go. Um, that I am going to be starting to do monthly charity streams. This series of charity streams will be called Lunar Light of Love, and the first stream will be dedicated with money going to the charity Stand Up to Cancer. So, I made a bit of a presentation, kind of going over what I'm really hoping to achieve with this and why I am choosing this particular charity as my first one. And I am having some HDMI cord issues over here on my end where my screen is flickering. Hopefully I just fixed it. If not, I might need to take a quick technology breath. But let's pull up this. Come on, stop that computer. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to get up in a second and just fix that. There we go. Okay. This should, I should maybe be hovering over the corner of it, but otherwise, this looks good. Yeah, okay. Lunar Light of Love. And like I said, my first stream in this series will be dedicated with money going to Stand Up to Cancer. It'll actually probably be my first few streams because cancer has played a very unfortunately large role in my life, and there's lots of people I can dedicate this to. So, like I said, we're going to work together and we're going to kick cancer's butt. These first sets of stream will be raising money for Stand Up to Cancer, which is a charity that raises funds and awareness, and the funds go to help detect and treat cancers, and hopefully end up with a lot of people cured. So anything in this charity series that I'm working on that you donate will go directly to this charity. Not a penny of it comes to me. It's just strictly raising money for this. Now, why this particular this particular charity? Well, the first one is going to be dedicated to the person who I've dubbed Papa Moon, and that is my father. He is an amazing guy who really raised me to be a strong person who doesn't let things hold me back, which, sometimes not such a good thing because I should really learn to rest more. Oops, whoops. No, go back, go back. Okay. I'm also going to be taping a clean version of this presentation so that anybody can watch it at any time, and it'll go up on my socials too. So if you're missing this, don't worry too much about it. So in 2020, my dad was, during the height of the pandemic, was diagnosed with chondrosarcoma, which is a bone cancer, and he had a very large tumor located in his spine. Now, it was successfully removed, and he did go into remission, but in 2022, the cancer had returned. So he ended up having another large surgery to have this new large growth removed, and the second surgery had many more complications than the first one because the first surgery had taken so much out of him. But he is recovered, currently in remission, and is very proudly a nerd, which means no evidence of recurrent development. There's an actual word there that I can't quite think of. So this first stream in the Fight Cancer charity series will be going to my father. Is dedicated to my father. Now, I wanted to also give a quick explanation as to something that I deal with on a daily basis, because this is actually, we're able to trace the exact cause of how my father got his cancer, and that is because of a bone condition that runs in our family. This condition, it's called HMO, and I've got to say, this is like the fifth or sixth different name that it's had over the last couple decades, so it gets very confusing when it keeps changing the name on me. But right now, it is known as HMO, which is hereditary multiple osteochondromas. And basically, this is a condition that causes a bunch of non cancerous tumors to grow all along the bones throughout the body. This is a 1 in 50,000 people have it condition that is most of the time hereditary, with a 50-50% chance that gets passed down. But sometimes it can be a spontaneous mutation. It's also a chronic pain disorder, and the only treatment really is pain management and surgical intervention. And there is a 2 to 5% chance that any of these benign tumors that we have through our entire body might actually be malignant, and therefore the chondrosarcoma, like my father has. In my family, I am a legacy HMO patient. So I've got my father, my grandmother, an aunt, two uncles, and a gaggle of cousins that are like, really, it's too many to name. Whoops, go back. And then I myself have the condition, and so do both of my children. Both Xing and Bibe have been diagnosed. And like I said, surgery is our only way of really counteracting or treating this condition. My father has had 40 plus. At some point, we lost track of how many. I myself have had 30 surgeries related to this condition. Xing has had 2. Technically, she's been in an operating room 3 times, but it was 2 procedures, so I'm counting it as 2. And Bibe right now is at a lucky 0. And just a little fun fact that at the age of 8, I was actually a pioneer patient in what's known as an external fixator procedure, or an Elizaroth frame. I was one of the first 12 patients in North America to receive one, and they're now really common ortho problem procedures. You can actually see them in like every episode of Grey's Anatomy that has to deal with bones. And then I put in a little x-ray picture here so you guys can kind of see just bumpy bones. We have bumpy bones in my house. So my first stream is going to be on Saturday, April 26th, right here at my channel. And we are going to do a crowd control Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. This game is actually, so one of the reasons that I really got into gaming was because of having these surgeries all the time growing up. It's just kind of a much easier way to entertain yourself when you're constantly recovering from procedures. So, I think I accidentally have 2 links on there now that I'm looking at the picture. But yeah, so this game was one of my favorites growing up. I did many surgery recoveries just playing through this game, so I'm very excited to visit it again. As we do the charity, and this will continue past the stream as well until I reach my goal, I have some milestone celebrations that I'm going to do. Once we reach $50 overall donated, I will reveal a cute video of my pupper dog, Arco. He does a whole bunch of cute little tricks, so I will make sure that he is very entertaining in this video for everybody. At 75, I will do a Q&A session where you can ask me literally anything. $100, I will eat a sizable chunk of pineapple. This is actually a pretty big deal. If anybody who knows me in real life will know that just smelling or thinking of pineapple can make me gag. But I'm going to do it because, I want to get this money raised. At $200, and talking, this one's fun, I will sing a song soberish. You guys get 1 song performance on my own stream outside of a karaoke setting, and I will be as sober as I usually am. $300 total raised. I'm going to host a trivia night here in the Discord, in the channel and our Discord. And at $450, I'm going to show you guys something that I started a long time ago called the Beauty Mark campaign, which is a self-empowering photographic series. done where I actually highlighted all of the different tumors that I've got through my body with little hearts, and display my scars and everything. They're very personal pictures, so that's why it's got the bit of a higher amount, just to connect them with me. And then, if we reach our $500 goal, if and when, I should say, we will have, one second. Taya?
This is Derek.
Oh, Ali Tori, okay. Okay, sorry guys, I thought somebody was breaking into my house or somebody was escaping. One or the other. Both are bad. But it's not. It's just my husband. So at $500, I'm going to host a wrap-up party, which will be a longer stream / event in the Luminara Discord, where we're going to do different activities. Like, I'm going to try to organize a talent show. I'm going to make a virtual stargazing so that we can appreciate the stars who helped us reach our goal. And that's my fancy way of saying I'm going to make a very pretty wall of heroes that's going to be star themed with everybody who donates non-anonymously's name. And then I'm also going to be accepting wish trees readings, which means I'm going to be reading wishes of everybody and hoping that they come true. And more will be planned for this as we get closer to our goal, but this is kind of the start of what I'm thinking. Ali, I'll talk in just a moment. Yep. So, now, how are we actually going to raise the money? So, on that stream, Saturday, April 26th, we are going to be doing a crowd control stream. You'll be able to purchase coins through a portal, which will be in my down there panel thingy mabobbers, I believe. And those coins can be used to affect the game live as I'm playing it. Mess with me, help me, it's your choice. Either way, money goes to a good cause, so whatever you would like to do. You'll be able to do different things, like you can randomly add rupees, or you can make it so I can't walk. You can make it so I'm at a one-hit KO, or you can give me super speed. There's so many different ways to interact with the game that I'm expecting it to be very, very fun. There's also other ways for donation where I have a reward system, which is kind of like an inventory of different items that you can purchase. For example, I have one on there where you get to control an entire stream that I do. Game choice is yours. Opening music choice, provided I can, stream it easily without copyright infringement. Basically everything is yours to decide. If you do choose a Choices Matter game, I'll even invite you in so that you can help me make choices and interact as we go through. I've mentioned before that I am a taste colors synesthete. I taste in colors. Have you ever wondered what color certain foods taste like? You can purchase a synesthesia swatch where you'll get to tell me a food and I will eat it and then draw out or give a graphic of what that food actually tastes like. Little things kind of about me. There's also just, if you don't want to participate in any of these silly little items, there is a direct donation button that you'll be able to just directly donate. And then for the fun one, the Rad Popularity Contest. So this you'll be able to see in the rewards section on the campaign page, which I'm going to show everybody in a moment. Basically, the Rad Men are helping to raise money for charity with a popularity contest. $1 donation to your favorite character counts as a vote. Let's see who wins in this contest. So, like I said, all this money that I'm raising does go to Stand Up to Cancer, which is a great charity for the fight against cancer. So I hope to see everybody there. And then I very quickly wanted to scroll through the... Oh, I am right behind this, aren't I? Come on down. There. There. You guys can see me now. And I need to close that. Victoria, I might need you to jiggle the cord for me on the computer side, because...
You're asking me to jiggle something?
I am asking you to jiggle something. It keeps flickering on me, and I've tried on my end. Okay, so this is my charity page. There's a QR code here, and also, I believe... Stream Elements, what you doing to me? No, this would totally be a Titan moment. You're allowed to quote things too, talking. So feel free to put this in Titan's corner. Okay, let's try that. Yeah, there we go. So the link that I just put in the chat will get you to this page here, which is my Lunar Light of Love Stand Up to Cancer charity campaign page. There's a little bit of an about. There's an about the charity. Here's the milestones that I have listed so far. It just flickered again the second you sat down. The upcoming stream in my schedule. And then here's where the reward system is. As you can see, I've already loaded which gummy you're going to take. I'm trying to remember. You want one of the cherry ones. Cherry's good. I like cherry. So, I've already loaded all of the men in here. $1 donations will vote. I've even loaded the side characters like Mephistopheles and 13 and Raphael. Almost worth 100 to see me taste pineapple. Yes. Yep. Apparently there are indeed costs to when I say I will never eat a pineapple. There's apparently always costs, and I will eat it for a certain amount going to charity to fight cancer. Yeah, so I have opened up some of the things like the popularity contest already, just in case any early donations want to go through. That is the charity campaign, and that is all I really had for announcements. Aleatory, how did your magic thing?
It went really well. My first round was against a complete newbie, and we had so much fun, and we laughed a lot. And I taught them, I think they were trans, and I was teaching them, make sure you tap your lands. What?
It's a flicker, sorry.
And so that was really fun. And then the second round, I had a really fun guy who was laughing a lot with me, and that was really fun too. So overall, it went really well. My third round, the guy was like, yeah, I have to get home to my wife, and I would like to just split the reward so that we can just go. And I was like, okay, we can do that. So I came home early.
Okay, that's why you're home early. Okay. Oh no! Oh no, Talkin, I'm sorry that happened. Cat knocked over a drink. Oh wait, but it was sealed. Okay. I was wondering what the dashes all were. Anyway, like I said, that charity presentation, I do plan on doing a recording of that presentation and going through it. So you'll be able to see that on my socials. And I look forward to seeing everybody during that charity stream. And I'm very glad that you had a good time. Did you get really cool cards?
Yeah, some really cool cards. None of these bonus packs. All my really cool cards were in my sealed pool. I have not gotten a cool card in these bonus packs yet.
Oh dear. Well, hopefully that changes.
This is the last one. And okay. The rare is Mist Rise Village. Wah, wah. Actually, this one's probably worth quite a bit.
We don't like Mist Rise Village, or?
Mist Rise Village says, this land enters tap unless you control a mountain or forest. Tap, add blue. Blue, tap. The next spell you cast this turn can't be countered. This thing is worth something.
Sorry guys, I'm just stealing this from his hand. So Aleatory went to a live Magic the Gathering tournament tonight.
Pre-release.
Pre-release. I mean, it's a tournament. you play tournament style. He tends to go to each pre-release when it comes out, just for like one event, and then we have the cards, and he builds a bunch of cubes and has a great time with it. This is painful, and I do not want to play this land against you, because I feel like that's scary.
That was in my deck.
Instant for 4 uncolored, 1 blue, 1 red, 1 white. Return target spell or permanent to its owner's hand. It deals 4 damage to any target. Create 2 1/1s. Draw 2 cards. Gain 4 life. I don't. Aleatory Talkin says hi.
Hi.
1 cherry, 1 blueberry limeade, because you need the MGs. That makes sense. And we are going to get to the game in just a moment. It's a very pretty card. For those who know Magic the Gathering, this is a kill card. But it's an instant, so you can only use it once, but you do, return something to somebody's hand, and deal 4 damage to any target, and create 2 1/1s, and draw 2 cards, and gain 4 life.
And. And the other cool one I got is this 2 mana 5/5 trample.
Rot, curse, Rakshasha, or whatever. Trample, Decayed. This creature can't block. Stop flickering. I need new HDMI cord. This creature can't block when it attacks. Sacrifice it at the end of combat. So it's a 5/5 that, it's a 2 mana, but
5/5 trample that can't block and dies after it attacks. But then you get to turn any number of things, also decayed, can't block, dies after it attacks.
ooh, so like you can use that to kill your opponent's stuff.
Anyway, those are the 2 cool cards I got.
Okay. Can you? No! Cancel! Sorry, guys. I am just trying desperately to. Again, we're just gonna keep on jiggle. Trying to get that HDMI cord to stop being a butthead. We're gonna continue. Oh, careful. I'm hoping it's okay now. No.
You're bluffing. You were trying to listen in too. You said so yourself.
Okay, there's Max. Cool. Okay, so last time, what's happening here is we were listening
Hi,
to
Professor.
the professor's conversation.
I just thought you might want to know that Miss Caulfield's been listening to your calls.
When I'm done, or
Right now.
right now? Okay. I have a be right back screen. I'm going to introduce you guys to it for just a moment. I'm back. Hello again. Aleatory and I just needed to have a quick husband-wife powwow session. Not like, wow, that could have sounded really bad. We needed
It's called
to.
a pound wow session.
Okay, so notably, pow wow, not pound wow.
Breaking my heart. I had hope.
Aw, I'm sorry. Okay,
Oh my
back
god,
to the
I
game.
have to show you something. This is okay for on stream.
Loretta,
that
I don't know how you have time to be a snitch when you
This
still
happened
owe me revisions.
While I was there, these 3
Beat it.
messages. This is from
What a little shit.
Aw.
But she's not a liar. Anything you want to tell me, Max?
Okay, I'm done.
Okay.
Have fun with your stream.
So last time...
Was there an accident?
Oh, there might have been that I didn't
There's
notice.
poop all over this xylophone.
That's gross. I didn't notice one, but...
Okay.
Yeah.
Things that you say as a parent. There's poop all over this xylophone.
Yep, and Aleatory has left the room. Also, Aleatory,
Yeah.
I told Shing if she was still awake, she had to go up to her own bed when you got home. If she's asleep, she gets to sleep on the couch.
She seems asleep, but she might be.
Okay, cool. Okay, so this teacher was in a conversation on the phone, and it was all like really weird, like, why would you tell the police that? Sketchiness. We were listening in, and then that girl, I think her name's Loretta. I want to call her Julie. Ugh, I am going. Okay, I hate this HDMI cord. It is so frustrating. Okay, anyway, so this student who's I guess has a podcast was like, give me dirt on your friend Safi, or who died, or I'm going to tell the teacher you were eavesdropping. And then she did. Last time that we played, I said we did do this scene. We stopped right after this scene, and I said I fucked up. She did not accept that, but in continuity's sake, I'm going to.
I'm sorry. I was being nosy. I don't know why. Probably just paranoid.
You think? Jesus, Max. Get your shit together. You know, I really thought we were cool. Just stay out of my
That's why
way.
eavesdropping is not a nice thing
Fantastic. Anything else want to go wrong today? Might as well pack it all in at once.
to do. Okay. So we were also on our way to go meet Moses.
Gwen did just tell me to stay out of her way.
Whoa.
Does that mean
the
she
camera
really
just
is
flipped
up
around
to
on me
something?
Without my control. Can we open her door?
Damn it. She just locked this. If I could just... No. Even if I could rewind, that shit's behind me now.
Okay. So Max is thinking about trying out her power. What else is in this building? Because we didn't really get to... Oh my goodness.
Thanks for nothing, Khaled on campus security.
From
Too little,
this angle,
too late.
it'd be a bit better. Okay, so that was the bulletin board. You guys can't see this. Luckily, this is not affecting you guys. But it's driving me insane. So... gonna try the old Nintendo blow trick. Ugh. Okay. Just waiting for my computer to stop freaking out about the fact that I just unplugged the screen. Okay. Now, can this just, like, work? Cool.
Moses seemed... These are
Moses.
pretty extra, but I think Safi would have appreciated
Let's
that.
take a rose. I don't know what we're taking the rose for, but let's take it. Guys, the old Nintendo blow-on-me trick seems to have solved my screen issues. When in doubt.
Oh.
Yeah, you would.
I hope you like the rose.
It's beautiful. Thanks.
Okay, so this is a Nebraska's kid. Nebraska's
Of
kids.
course. Nothing can happen on campus without some kind of Abraxas commentary.
Subtle blooms.
These are pretty extra,
Okay, well,
but
in any case, we
I
bought
think
a
Safi
rose,
would have appreciated
and
that.
this is a bicycle.
Is that a-
bicycle painting?
penguin head in the spokes?
Whoa, 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 what? Penguin head. I'm not seeing a penguin head. Better not be a
I
penguin
wonder
head.
if Moses
We don't
forgot
want
his hot
penguins.
chocolate.
Okay, who are these people? Cannot talk to them, cannot look at that. Ooh, we can, however, go in this file room. Oh, and there's a letter.
Oh, hello there. Which mailbox did you fall out of?
Pick it up.
Looks like somebody's been passing notes in class.
Okay,
Of course the sender doesn't put a name on it.
Ugh, I completed your assignment and returned the book according to your instructions, but a work study kid in the library took my answers by mistake, and I don't think I can get them back. I can redo the work for you, but I'm nervous someone else might find my answers. I don't know what to do. P.S. I overheard the librarian struggling a bit. They're calling in some state guy, so heads up. Okay.
Of course the sender doesn't put a name on it.
So, we just, like, can't solve
Okay.
that.
Who are you, DGH?
DGH. Okay. This isn't gonna be nice and simple, is it? DGH. No. Lucas is not a D or a G or an H. No DGH. No DGH. No DGH. Ooh, maybe it's Gwen.
Gwen Hunter, PhD. Dr. Gwen Hunter, DGH. Wait a sec.
Oh, man. I only chose that because she's been acting sketchy.
This is about that book that got moved to the display case.
Oh. Okay.
So the book Gwen needed had a message inside it.
Ooh. Tricky, tricky. Let's return the note.
Come on, Max. You don't do this kind of thing anymore.
Be curious?
I wonder if Moses has gotten his hot chocolate yet.
If Moses has gotten us hot chocolate yet, yeah, that is why we're actually here, isn't it? But we got to do the side stuff first, like looking at...
What's that saying? If you're going through hell?
Oh, this is us. That's cool. Kind of an interesting triptych. Hey, I think this might be our entire gallery.
Ugh, I can't even look at this right now.
Oh. Okay, yeah, this is our gallery. So this is Max's artwork. It's a pretty interesting diptych. Order up photo.
Took this right after I left Arcadia Bay. I think that's the most alone I've ever felt.
So Max seems to have left Arcadia Bay in 1995. She probably left very soon after.
Safi told me to look at this whenever I feel like an imposter. To remind me that I've earned this.
Walking with
I'll do it,
Ghosts.
Safi.
After receiving her
promise.
first camera at the age of 6, Maxine Caulfield has sought to capture a life that evades explanation. From the recent green hell of the recession-era Pacific Northwest to the ancient industrial wastelands of the Rust Belt. Sorry guys, just one sec. Aleatory, can I borrow you for a second? I left my pillows over there. Can you pass me one of them? Thank you. Let's see.
How's the flickering?
Flickering is good. I did the old Nintendo blow trick. Talkin says you might be interested in that.
I'm very interested in that. Let me know how that goes. And if
I
you
mean-
want to keep doing it over and over again every day.
The Nintendo blow trick did in fact solve my problem. So,
I can think of other problems it would solve too.
yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. We'll have to talk about those problems later. Sorry guys, cute flirting banter. I know. Okay. So She has restored meaning to empty places, illuminating the plights of everyday people living on the brink of change. A winner of the IPA Award and National Geographic Fellowship. Oh, I'm so jealous of Max right now. Oh.
Safi told me to look at this whenever I feel like an
She's
imposter.
currently Caledon
To remind me
University's
that
Hannah
I've earned
Welling,
this. I'll do
Hannah
it, Safi.
Houghton, artist in
I promise.
So I actually have applied to Canadian Geographic twice. Once was for a photography fellowship that I did not get into. And the other was recently for a marketing position that unfortunately I also did not get because the job market sucks. But it was always my dream to work for Canadian Geographic and be like a wildlife photographer. I want to be the crazy person who
I can't
sits
leave Moses
in a
lost in his
swamp
thoughts.
for
alone.
hours to get the perfect picture of the rare bird. This is a
Not only
very
does it
cool
look like Amanda, they even got her hair buns. She's probably lots of students' muse.
Ooh, a skull.
May we all one day aspire to be as happy as a burgeoning goth kid with his first skull balloon.
That's actually a pretty cool balloon, not gonna lie. Pretty badass. Okay, so
Moses seemed really torn up earlier.
this is an
You know, despite that art prankster at large, I think this one is actually right side up.
yeah, the right side up heart really makes it look that way. And this is
Amazing. Like most places, Lakeport is a lot more complicated than it appears.
we hereby. So this is a treaty for a new age. So I think there's quite a large indigenous thing that is going on around this university.
I'll bet they've got quite an eye for photography. 3 of them, even.
For example, I'm pretty sure Gwen is Aboriginal.
Is this what the kids mean when they talk about TikTok?
Yes, that is exactly what they mean. This is cool. I like this piece of art. Holiday flyer.
It's a shame. I was so looking forward to being terrorized by Saint Nick's shriveled mutant sidekick.
I have not actually seen any Krampus stuff. I'm kind of curious though, because it seems to be this big cult following thing. Oh, okay, that's how we get to the North Quad. And that's how we get to the admin building. I think we have officially explored every circle of this area. So, let's go find our good friend.
I wonder if Moses forgot his hot chocolate. Poor Moses. He seems so out of it. I don't
Well-
even think he got his hot chocolate.
Can we get it for him? We can.
Hey, can I get a hot chocolate?
Or Moses, right?
Oh, yeah, actually.
I made one when I saw him come in, but he never came to get it. Here you go. It's on the house.
Thank you. Really.
Okay.
Here. To warm you up.
All right. I totally forgot. Thanks.
Ooh, I like that lip painting.
I don't even know where to start.
The biting of the lip. My model won't do that. I'm sorry I didn't call you, or I'm sick of grieving. I think I'm sorry I didn't call you. Because
Hey.
That's kind of...
I'm sorry I didn't return your texts or
Yeah.
call you.
Yeah, Max, you should...
I should have.
I get why you didn't. Really.
Moses
I'm sorry
is
too.
dealing with the loss of Safi, too.
Probably should have given you some space.
Listen. The last few days have been hell. But
Oh, there
we're
was an
both here
unknown.
now,
Oh, darn. It is.
and we're going to get through.
I
I
just...
noticed what Pokemon that is. I would have pointed.
I keep
at
replaying it
everybody.
in my head. Could we have done something? Gotten there sooner, or called her when she didn't come back? Why didn't one of us go with her, Max? Why did we let her walk off alone like that?
I know, buddy. It is so sad, and yeah, don't torture yourself, bud.
Don't. Don't torture yourself. We can't change any of it.
What if I can't do this, Max?
You can't. Neither of us can. Not alone. But the next time you need me, I'll be there. I swear it.
Okay, so we've made up with Moses. We're no longer abandoning our friend, which is always a good start. And now we're in a loading screen. How's everybody doing? Oh, here we go. End of the night.
Safi weighs heavily on us today. In fact, my best-selling novel speaks to this precise moment. Safi disliked my book, ironically, but sales don't lie.
Oh no.
And being remembered for one's words is...
Sorry guys. There's an important expression that is not working right now, so I am going to quickly pop into this. Now, why aren't you working right now? Okay. So now we're going to go into blueprints. Huh. Really? 4. There's 4. Okay. So 4 should make my character go like that. That's control 4. But alt 4 is supposed to be an expression. He did indeed.
Sorry, he started squealing. What did you say?
Yes.
Yes, he did. Okay.
Oh, okay. I think I found the setting I'm looking for. Sorry, I just want to alt. Okay. Yeah. Hope everybody's doing good though. And that it's been a relatively successful day for everybody else. Okay. Surprised. Relaxed. Okay. See, that is supposed to go to that. There we go. I found the issue. There we go. Okay. Sorry, it's very important that I can have my resting what face with this guy talking.
a kind of immortality. Grief is fleeting,
See, it's totally taking advantage
but
of
words
this.
are deathless.
My best-selling
They endure.
novel.
I want to honor Safi Llewellyn and pay tribute to her unique voice. Hence why we're holding class on the quad today.
Is that Lucas?
Caminero, head of the lit department. God, what a pretentious creep. Safi hated his guts.
He is very He's wasting air.
I don't give a shit what Lucas does. You shouldn't either.
It just bugs me seeing him up there, basking in everybody's sadness.
And that's why I'm giving this face.
Safi
It's
never
like-
found the audience that so few of us enjoy. It's up to us to keep her fire burning.
Tell me that shutting him up won't make me feel better.
It will.
It won't.
No, it
But
will.
I wouldn't blame you for trying it anyway. I'll find you later. I can't watch this.
Alright, guys. Do we tell off this pretentious professor?
Lucas gets under my skin. I could try to shut him up, or I could just stay out of it and go keep Moses company.
Yeah, so we could just go
I
over
paused
to
to catch
Moses
my
now,
breath.
or we could interrupt
A receding
Lucas,
shadow
who
lurks
is
in the periphery,
currently,
beyond the overgrown
you know,
grass
kind
and the
of
fallen
using
bird's nest.
Safi's death
It peels back the bitter cold.
to, I don't know, promote his own book, which is why my best-selling book. Like, this is not what this is for. Don't think so. Loretta, that is the podcast girl's name. Don't think I'll forget you trying to embarrass me in front of Dr. Hunter anytime soon, Miss Caulfield. And Vin, who's the Abrascus guy that guards the president's door, administrative assistant. That's
Effacing.
Oops. He says, totally just lost it. Appreciate you taking care of my package. It can be. Oh, Vin. Okay, I need to reread this. Appreciate you taking care of my package. It can be temperamental in the wrong hands. Yep, that's what we're calling it nowadays. A quote-unquote package. King Arthur to the Knights of the Round Table. Men, we ride at dawn.
It's really nice to
Knights
have something
cheering.
small to
King
laugh
Arthur
at.
opens his
actually.
eyes in bed. The sun is out. Okay, well, we ride at 10:30 then. King Arthur leisurely peruses the castle breakfast bar. I know what I said, Brian. We ride when we ride. Yeah. Ennui. I am. How do you say it? Le Bourdon. Oh, and there's more Amanda. Friends don't let friends piss themselves. Oh, that's not the thing. Okay, let's get out of the phone.
And I
We don't
feel
need to
a
just
forgotten
look at the phone.
hope, like a crack of light
I'm
across
gonna
my
go ahead
heart.
and interrupt Lucas.
A wild, stirring. Max. Good to see you.
You've made this about you.
Who knew you were so self-centered? Dick move.
Paying tribute to my colleague?
Seems like you're paying tribute to Lucas Colmenero.
You were close with Safi too, weren't you? Anything you'd like to say?
Let's say something.
Yeah, I think I could share a thing or two. I knew Safi well. And
She would have hated this.
this would have been a total nightmare for her. The self-seriousness of it all would have made her skin crawl.
Yep.
She would have stood there and made the dumbest faces you've ever seen. Just to get me to laugh. The fact that she isn't here right now to fuck with us?
Thank you, Saribot.
It's
Mucho
not fair.
gracias. Okay, there, we told
Enough of
Lucas
this.
how we felt.
I should see how Moses is doing.
Yeah. this is the direction Moses went.
Hello, Mr. Counselor.
It's
Would you like
okay
me to start with
not
my
to
time
be
travel
okay.
trauma, or should we dive right into finding my friend dead in the
Okay
snow?
not to be okay.
I'll have to hit up the snapping turtle later.
Okay.
Moses needs
That
company.
was the wrong way. Moses did not go that way.
We gaze at one
Here
another.
if you need anything.
Oh, that's just a police officer. Moses. Moses. Oh, Moses. Is this Moses?
Where did
Nope.
Moses head to?
That is a very good question, Max. Where did Moses head to? Moses, buddy. This person just skating out here for hours on end. I could stand here the whole stream and they would just keep skating. Okay. Is Moses this way? Moses!
Moses is probably sitting over on the far side of poor Moses. He really hasn't been the same since that night.
Okay, let's talk to Moses.
So, did it make you feel better? Shutting him up?
Mm-hmm. A little.
Honestly, kinda. In a stomping on your Barbies while pretending to be Godzilla kind of way.
You know that's not a universal childhood experience, right?
Well, maybe it should be. Hey, I have a question about Sophie.
Okay.
How did Moses
How did
meet
you
our
guys
good
meet
friend
anyway?
Sophie?
I never asked.
It's not much of a story. I came to Caledon late, mid-year. Sophie was assigned to give me the big, shiny grad student tour. I think she saw it as a chore.
Doesn't Yasmin have a VIN for that?
Exactly. But then she saw this bracelet I got in Kyoto. A little cherry
That's
blossom.
pretty.
I've always liked that bracelet.
She just finished a poem called Hanami. It means watching blossoms in Japanese. I haven't thought about that in a while.
Let's ask about the bench.
What's the deal with this bench? She used to sit here all the time.
Oh yeah. Guess we did, huh?
Does anybody actually use benches?
This was our lunch
when
bench
there's snow
when we were
on
both
them,
teaching
or
summer
am I
school.
the only one who just doesn't
For
like
someone
a
so
wet
chatty,
puddle, but
she really got the appeal of comfortable silence, you know? Hey, Max.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use present tense. For just a little longer. I'm not ready for Sophie to be a was yet.
you're so pure. Yeah, I'm not ready either.
I'm with you, Moses. Go
If
ahead and
anybody
stay
would
present
like to
tense
catch
as
a
long as
cute
you want.
little duck, there is a duck.
Just
I've
a
just
little
put it
longer.
in the chat.
Okay.
Not as
might
exciting as
need
the
a little
unknown that
alone
I
time.
missed going by. but
Probably just as well.
They're pretty cute.
I gotta get over to the observatory anyway.
You'll text if you need anything.
Yeah. Promise.
Okay, I think we've made up with Moses.
You too. Yeah?
Yep, totally made up with Moses. Everything's looking a little bit better.
No. You want to go in aggressive with the red deck. Hit hard and don't let up. Blue's more tactical.
Moses?
Suspense on Moses. What you doing there, Max?
It's not rock, paper, scissors. Any color jack can beat any other with the right cards. Yeah. Anytime. Later.
What the hell was that? Where's that other Moses? How do I bring him back?
Use E. pulse and find the other Moses. Whoops. Okay. So, there's the Moses.
I come in peace.
Declare your allegiance!
Come on, Diamond. Seriously? Conscientious objector.
That's what they all say.
I'm unarmed, okay? Just want to get a hot cocoa. That's it.
Snowballs down. Let the observer pass.
Okay.
What is going on? What am I seeing? Better keep following Moses until I figure it out.
Oh, Moses.
Where is that other Moses going?
Oh, we lost him again. Pulse. There's all kinds of people that don't exist. Oh, okay, he stopped to tie his shoes. There you go, weird Moses.
Gotta keep following that other Moses. I need to figure out what's going on.
And pulse. There he is. Is he gonna call somebody again? Oh no, he seems to be texting. He also seems to not be able to see us, which is probably good. But he is just kind of standing around and we need to follow
Where
him.
is
There we go.
that other Moses going?
There we go. Moses. Where are you going, my buddy? My buddy old pal.
What are you doing out here? Your final's in 5 minutes.
I'm not the one taking it.
Sophie.
It's time for our cocoa.
Sophie?
You're hopeless. These poor kids pay tuition.
Hey, I have a 5-star rating on teacher rating.
I can't believe Max would stand.
This is happening. This is real.
Probably afraid you'll charge the whole thing to a car.
Oh my god, dude. Go. It's too cold for this.
That really was Sophie. I think I have to get to her.
Okay, so now we follow Sophie instead of Moses. Find a way to talk to Sophie. Okay. How do I talk to Sophie? I can't.
Max, if you're not here in the next 5 minutes, I'm going to tell Moses that you don't watch his Blu-rays. Bye.
Okay. Oh,
If she could just hear me like I can hear her. Sophie! I'm right here! Right in front of you!
oh, 2 hands down.
Fuck it. I got pizza rolls in my office.
Never tried using 2 hands. Press Q to reach out to Sophie. You guys, this sound so loud for you guys. I'm seeing what's coming out on my audio output capture. I'm gonna check the game capture now. Whoops. That's not the game. It's a little loud. Sorry about that. Okay. There we go. There we go.
Open the door. What
I'm
if
good. I'm good.
one was enough now? We should have stayed.
Sophie's back.
Jeez. There you are. Thought I was gonna freeze to death.
So, Max has a new power where she can seemingly... Oh, this was the end of the chapter. Okay. Okay, cool. So, this is approximately about as far as I got before. So, most of what's coming up after this is going to be new to me. I've still got at least half an hour of playtime tonight, but let's go. And I also did start the game a bit late because I did the presentation on the charity stream night. Ooh, spicy. Sorry, everybody. I just checked a notification on my phone, and it was a spicy one. Okay. So let's look at our decisions so far, and then I do apologize. I need to work in the morning. Good luck. That's okay, Talkin. Thank you so much for coming and being here with me. I really appreciate everything you do, Talkin. I love ya. You have yourself a good night and a good day at work tomorrow, and we will chat tomorrow. Okay, so let's look at our decisions. What happened to Chloe? 49% of people said that Chloe died. Oh, thank you, Talking, for the lurk. The people of Arcadia Bay have slowly moved on, but that's proven difficult for you. Okay. 74% of people wanted to date Amanda, which I totally had wanted to do, but then I accidentally clicked the wrong button. Oops. Only 27% of people... Whoa, no. Oh. Can I bring that back up? Choices. There we go. Okay. I'm glad we can bring that back up.
I said for so long
I love this
that
song.
I built a home. They tap at the windows and think
Now you guys
they
aren't
were
getting loud
gold.
songs.
Lay hands on the bricks and I
Open that up a little bit more for you. Okay. So 27% of people answered Loretta's questions about Zofie, which kind of sucks. And then abandoned spaces. Max likes to use empty spaces for potential, 82%. Bowling alley plushie, 56% of people are little thieves like us. 65% of people had Max and Chloe as high school sweethearts. 41% of people tried to use Max's making her use her own pickup line and failed. And apparently only using Zofie's pickup line would lead to success. We flipped all of the paintings, like half the people. And also, like half the people, we chose Nerdy and Dirty for our hub. We did not reflect the observatory rooftop. That was mostly due to timing that night. Max won, but let Zofie keep her secret. Oh. 18%. That's interesting. We could have added our Arcadia Bay pictures to the photo wall. We did not reflect at the coffee shop either. But we did get him his hot chocolate, which only 20% of people did. And 89% of people said there's no way Zofie took her own life, which is definitely where I was thinking. 37% of people chose the playful photo of Zofie, which I believe actually Talkin helped us pick last stream, and I liked the playful one. Max spoke up at the memorial, 45% of people, and Max solved the first layer of the puzzle box. Cool. So let's continue and start chapter 2, and we'll play for about half an hour-ish, and then close up for the night. What is this clothing that I can't choose, I wonder? Okay, so, green and yellow, yellow and green, or red. I don't know, I find it so hard to really see the difference of these. Okay, so indoors, we are going to wear... Oh, basically, do we want to change clothes? Oh, I guess we're changing clothes. Cool. Apparently the right mouse click on my mouse, the right side button, penumbra, of my mouse is very sensitive.
What the fuck is happening?
We are having drinks with Sophie, who's dead.
Well, it doesn't sound like the call was no big deal. It sounds like it was important to you.
Sophie's alive. Did I actually manage to rewind time?
Max, are you okay? It kind of seems like you're on drugs.
Huh? Oh.
Just a little bit. I wish.
If I had drugs to take, don't you think I'd share?
How about it, Mom? You want to get blasted with your favorite photographer?
Sounds like fun.
Honestly, Sophia, you act like I was born into this world old. I had my wild years.
Oh, really? Do tell.
Sorry, what were we talking about? Somebody mentioned a phone call?
Yes. I was shocked too. I didn't know people still answered their phones.
Funny, Mom. And yeah, it wasn't a big deal. It was just from the publisher.
Publisher?
I've been shopping a collection around for a while, and someone made me a deal.
Awesome, Sophie.
This is
That's
Sophie's news.
phenomenal. Was this
She's
your
getting
big secret?
published.
You didn't tell her? I thought she'd have been the first.
I didn't want to jinx it. Aren't you always telling me not to tempt the universe?
Ooh, I need a
I'm so proud of my girl. Publishing is always such a difficult endeavor.
Thanks, Mom.
Is no one going to take our order?
It's been like a few minutes. Have you ever had a food service job? Like, ever?
Max seems like she needs to step away.
I can go ask what the holdup is,
let's go
Yasmin.
ask and find
No
out.
sweat.
See? That is so thoughtful of you, Maxine. No need. The whole place could use a facelift, to be honest.
I mean,
Come on, Yasmin. You don't have anywhere else to be? I need to ask Sophie about... God, where do I even start? What is that?
Max is getting nosebleeds
Oh, shit.
again.
Dude, your nose.
It's fine. Just a nosebleed. Back in a sec.
Okay, investigate the noise. Press tab to view notes. Ooh, Diamond, student, Moses's TA, Junior. Gwen, creative nonfiction professor, Sophie's mentor, author of The Highway Should Take Me as Its Wife. Loretta, class. Oh, I like our notes here. Journalism student, sophomore, occasionally comes to my seminars. True crime past podcaster, blackmailer, annoying, avoid. Lucas. Lucas is a department chair for literature, best-selling author of Wilder Beasts Than These. Real humble about it, too. Oh, Max, you should throw such shade. Max. Hey, that's me. Moses is Sophie's best friend. He's an astrophysicist, and he's our acquaintance. I think that's kind of mean. Sophie is a poetry major and my best friend. Ooh, Reggie, frequent attender of my seminars. Oops. Notes. I also hate red dots.
Glad we did this.
Right. Mouse button. Stop that. Okay. Oh, did I accidentally hit red all? I think I did. Vin is the president of Abrascus. And Amanda, live music enjoyer, comedian. I think that's everybody. Yep, okay, we just got the lowdown of who everybody is. Oh, new messages from Sophie. Mostly because Sophie's been dead for a while. Kind of weird when people come back to life like that.
This?
Okay.
This lunch.
We do it every weekend.
Now there was a
I know.
noise.
It's nice. Would you
Wow, these really are the worst lines I've seen.
Some pickup lines. I have a computer. Can I crash at your place tonight? Or, did you just suplex me? You took my breath away. Are you made of fluorine, iodine, and neon? Because you are. F-I-N-E. Top score of all time. So there's BT, RK, and VL. VL is Vin Lang. Reggie, I don't know why, but I want to assume Reggie's last name is Knight, and I'm not sure who BT is. Beer tap. BT.
Wherever I am, looks like beer still exists. Unfortunate.
I do want to talk to Amanda, but also, hey, is this a full-out brewery? This is a full-out brewery. Cool.
Wait, you mean entirely closed off?
No.
Yeah,
weird
there's
stuff is
police
happening
tape
over
around
there
it and
it's
everything.
supposed to be, so let's go somewhere else.
Was something here? I guess they're trading stuff out. I guess that prankster hasn't been back. Bet Amanda's glad.
So it is telling me what the next thing to do is. It needs to switch timelines. So that's fun.
Where's that sound coming from?
Hey, stranger. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing good. Normal.
Totally normal. Always normal. Max is never.
Cool. Convincing. I shot you a couple texts. I don't know if you saw them.
Remind me what we decided on last time we talked? My brain is sort of leaking out of my ears.
That time of year, huh? A couple nights ago, you asked me if I wanted to hang. I said yes. Therefore, we decided that we would, in the near future, you know, hang.
If I asked this Amanda to hang 2 nights ago, maybe I can find the source of the
have gone
humming
back
if I
in
look
time.
around. Something else is happening.
Ringing any bells?
Yes, loud and clear.
Max, you're so awkward.
I should get back to work. Take it easy, eh?
So if I didn't rewind,
Sleazy.
this is some kind of alternate reality.
So we are
But I still talked to Amanda 2 days ago.
Snap it,
So
Shinobi.
far, everything
Hey,
here seems
Shinobi.
basically the same. Except,
How's it going? How's it going? I'm so glad to see you here.
I was hoping
not
my
100%
nosebleed
sure
days
I
were
would be able
behind
to
me.
make it onto
It feels
streaming
connected
tonight,
to that
but
humming
actually, this
and
is
whatever
going to be
caused
a
it.
very good distraction from the immense amount of pain in my back right now. Guess what? Okay, supposed to guess here.
I think the
does
sound's
it
coming from
have
the bathroom.
anything to do with your computer and streaming? I don't think your You're streaming this week though, right? Affiliate anniversary is this weekend. Oh my goodness, that's so exciting! You share an affiliate anniversary with Konikachu. So, are you going to be doing anything special for your affiliate anniversary? Nice fun stream, perhaps? Yay, that's so exciting! For a long time. How many hours are you planning on going?
Aw, this truly fills me with the holiday spirit.
Fighting games and some other faves. Awesome. I'm gonna pause the game for a second and give. There we go, everybody. So if you have not checked out Cyber Shinobi's streams yet, he's really awesome streamer, does fighting games, and also does Sly Cooper, and I can never pronounce this properly, but the Thievius Raccoonus or something, which is a game I had never heard of before, but it's actually pretty cool. I've been enjoying watching him play it. So you should definitely check out Shinobi, who will be doing their affiliate stream, as they're saying, this weekend. So that's very exciting. Affiliate anniversary, sorry, I should say. What day are you going to be doing that on? Christmas wreath. Oh.
Nice to see this place gearing up for Christmas. Hell yeah, Diamond. Way to go.
Ooh, Diamond is in a movie. And there's nothing else over here. Okay, so now we go... Oh, who's this? Snapping Turtle staff.
Is all of this for that Krampus party? Who's performing?
It's for the Krampus roast.
Oh man, is this your first time?
Oh,
yeah. Krampus on campus
welcome,
is
Lumen Gamer. Oh, thank you so
Interesting.
much for the follow.
Yeah.
Party a little bit with your baby music. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for the follow. Hello, hello. No, that's not my wave. There's my wave. It is good to see you and good for you to join us. You are absolutely welcome, Shinobi. I'm always happy to support some of my favorite peoples. Yeah, you'll have to tell me the time that you're doing that affiliate anniversary.
Where's that
How's the
sound
game
coming
so far?
from?
The game is good. So this is actually, now we are caught up with where I have reached in a personal playthrough for this game. We're just about to shift for the first time. And that's about as far as I got before. So this is all going to be new from this point. And yeah, we're doing it. We're having fun. Let's go from the living world into the dead world. Have you played this game before, Glooming Gamer? Or are you a fan of the Life is Strange
Holy
series?
shit. I'm back, aren't I? In Dead World. This is so fucking crazy.
The current timeline is displayed for a limited amount of time after shifting or recalling the objections. I'm halfway through it and like the series a lot. Nice. I've played the first one many years ago, like back when it was still coming out episodically.
So sad.
And I was very excited to start this one, but I started it approximately the same time I started streaming. So I put a big pause on playing it and decided to instead do it as a
hi, Miss
stream with
Caulfield.
everybody game.
I'm sorry for your loss.
This has always been one of my favorite series. So.
You were close to Safi, right?
Okay.
Oh.
What is our objective right now? go back to Safi and Yasmin.
Yeah.
Because we can
Thanks.
talk to Yasmin.
I appreciate it. Hi, Yasmin.
But she doesn't
Oh,
want to talk
Maxine.
right
You're here. I'd invite you to sit down, but
now.
I
Yeah,
understand.
We're just gonna straight up run away from her. However weird that might make us. Yeah, so I've been really excited to play this one live, and it was great going
Okay,
through the
so I
original
can cross back and
video.
forth. That's good to know. Safi and Yasmin
Yeah,
are
it's different
probably
style of
wondering where I
gameplay.
am. I
Nice
should get
play
back to them.
once in a while. Yeah, absolutely. When I first started playing this, I was just getting into professional photography, and so when I found the first game, it was like, oh my goodness, it's about a photography student. That's just like me. Yeah, story choice games. I love choose your choice matter games. We should totally take a snapshot.
I still can't believe
Yeah,
Safi
so I was
is
studying
here,
professional photography
alive,
when I found the first
having
game.
lunch with Yasmin as if everything is normal,
Very excited when I heard
as if
about this one
I didn't
come
see
out.
her die 2 days ago.
Have you played any others in the
In
series?
case this does all go sideways,
You got a fancy camera like Max.
it was supposed to be a candid.
Not actually. Max tends to take more like instant.
you'll never catch me
photos
alive.
Other than this one, I do have a very fancy digital wow, digital camera. Not quite as fancy as I'd like it to be, but
Oh, Safia, come now.
yeah, Safi, stop it. Put your hands down, woman. I want to get a final picture of you and your mother because you're definitely not alive in the other realm. Let's just take this. And let's do a double exposure, so let's double expose our very shy Safi. I actually don't mind that. Let's post it. Boom. There we go. The day I get a candid of Safi will be my crowning achievement. Is that real life technique, double exposure? So it definitely is. It's more. The term double exposure is more used like back when there was film.
I swear,
because you're
one
literally
day I'll get a candid of
exposing the
Safi.
same piece of film, taking two pictures, opening it up to light twice. That's where it came up, and that was a very big technique then. Nowadays, double exposure is more done with digital photography in Photoshop or Lightroom, and it's done through layering the different pictures together, and you get a bit more control over it, which I absolutely love doing these types of like really creative, artistic things. Okay, let's talk Safi.
Honestly, Safia, I wish you'd have told me sooner. I was getting around to it.
Yeah, it's a fun
All
technique.
clear? We don't need to get you a blood
And
transfusion?
I do like the upgrade of the photo capabilities in this game. Okay, nothing to worry about. We get
Oh,
lots
I'm
of
golden.
nosebleeds when we
Probably
do
just
weird
the
power
weather, you know?
things.
Oh, did the forecast call for massive nosebleeds?
I really like Safi. She's a cool character.
Duty calls. Send me the bill for the windshield, please, Safia.
Windshield?
Another piece of shit pie. Someone... Hold on, it's easier if I just show you.
Jesus.
Oh dear.
Fuck, Safi. Is that your car?
Charming, right? Found it this morning.
Safi has enemies in every timeline. What if it's a threat? That's what we should be concerned about.
You don't think it's some sort of a threat?
From who? Vegans?
Stop eating burgers, or this is about to be you.
This is gonna sound bananas, but I feel like I've met this cow.
You have. It's from right over there. Whatever, I gotta meet the tow truck.
Wait, hold on. The broken horn. It looks like there was something written on it.
Max, you know I adore you, but read the room, bud. I'm not really in the mood to stare at photos of my fucked up car all day.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, so we have to investigate the cow skull.
It's okay, Rathi. She's gone.
No cow sculpture.
Tell me my proposal was shitty, Isabel.
That would be a bald-faced lie.
Right? I challenge you. I challenge anyone on this campus to devise a better pitch.
A better pitch.
Impossible. Who in this day and age would be against a 4-day work week?
Dr. Yasmin
I
Kaya.
mean, many people are against four-day
Same
work
school
weeks. It's
president
really
gracing the covers of magazines as the new face of higher ed?
Okay. We're supposed to not be listening to the ramblings of a comparative lit professor.
I thought things would be different.
Hold up. Sophie's alive in this world. Her car probably didn't get trashed in the other, right?
Right. Actually, I do believe that our cow friend was on the wall.
If I could look at that skull up close, I could learn something. Oofa doofa. That's gonna take some getting used to.
I really like Max's like weird little one-liners, like Fadoofa.
Wait, are you really considering to...
We can go out to the patio. Let's go out to the patio. It seems very cold out here. The blue butterflies on your stream suit the game. Yes, they do. Honestly, I just thank you. I just really love butterflies. Hence like my model has this butterfly dress. Actually, IRL, I have a giant tattoo that goes from my wrist all the way up my forearm to my elbow, and it is a series of blue butterflies flying out of a semicolon. Ooh, maybe I'll add taking a picture of my tattoo to my stream goals if we get $25 in charity donations on charity night. I will take a picture and post it on stream. Oh, thank you. Butterflies have always been this like, yeah, there's nothing out here, by the way. They've always been this like fun little symbol throughout my lifetime. My father and I always had butterfly kisses by
lab all the time. She'd bring him hot
I want to say
chocolate
Bob
with daily
Carlyle, but
grading.
my brain's drawing a blank, as like our father-daughter song. There were butterflies themed all throughout my wedding, and overall, I've always really, really liked butterflies as a symbolism. So they are everywhere, and I decided to put them into my streaming aesthetic as well. Butterflies and space stars. Okay.
There she is, safe and sound.
Not broken either.
Fuck. Size does matter. I'm going to have to find a way to get up there.
Okay, Max. Size does matter.
I'm pretty sure I just saw a stepladder. Where was that?
Okay, so we were coming in and out of the bathroom, so she saw a stepladder. Or it seems like we were coming in and out of the bathroom.
Why am I so indecisive? I mean, it took me 5 minutes to pick a drink today.
You got there in the end.
It sounds like cheaty. This girl's cheaty. Oh, nope. Wait a second.
That's the way back across.
Yes, it is, Max. We're looking
That's
for
the way back
step.
across.
You can see stuff that's different. Is the stepladder in? I think stepladder. We're living. Oh, sorry. Stepladder. Ah, there it is. Which kind of makes sense that it's like tossing us back and forth between the two worlds right now, because it wants us to get used to the mechanic.
Come on, Mom. I'm supposed to see through your invulnerable mom mask as I age. I like that you took drugs.
Sophia, Maxine is here. She's my employee.
What? You can have lunch with your employee, but you can't tell her about all the drugs you used to do?
Legally.
I'm sorry, is that Sophia
Yes.
and her mom still
Crazy
talking?
system
I
is
totally
running this country.
thought her mom left. In fact, Sophie left. Where the hell are they having this conversation? Sophie? Oh gosh, there's more mystery with Sophie. Not only is she alive here, I think you picked up a photo memory of the conversation. Oh, okay. It starts when you do. That would make more sense. Okay. We are going to switch back. Glad we can bring objects through time, I don't know, the multiverse? Okay, inspect. Okay. Oh, signature.
Is that a signature? Ugh, this is so stylized I can barely read it. Lucas Colmenero. Lucas Colmenero. Oh, shit. Did Lucas smash Sophie's windshield? He's a dick, but I don't know if he's a property damage level dick. But why would anyone else bother snapping his name off? Weird. This is weird.
Now, it seems like a bit of a
I
stretch
wonder if
to
anyone at the
assume
Snapping
that
Turtle saw the whole thing go down.
Lucas destroyed Sophie's windshield in Alive World just because he's the one who donated this cow skull. Ooh, new message from Diamond. Hi Max, reaching out to see if you've heard from Moses. He's been closed off the past day or so, and I'm worried about him. Give him some space, because he just lost his best friend. He shouldn't be alone right now. You might think otherwise, at least for the moment. So, yeah, that's a little bit of a good question. Like, in this case, do you force somebody to open up and allow you to be there for them? I've gone through situations recently where it's like, I literally have had to send somebody to kidnap somebody else, quote unquote kidnap, and take them out because they weren't gonna go take care of their own, emotions. And nope, that's the wrong button. This is the right button. And forcing them to go out and actually open up about their feelings actually really helped them a lot, I think. So sometimes I think it might be okay to force people, but other times, yeah, you just kind of need some time to yourself to grieve. So it's a tricky line to balance. Oh, okay. I'm not sure why we want the bathroom, but let's first just
Hey, Amanda. I have kind of a weird question.
Do you ever have non-weird questions?
Do we ever have non-weird questions? No. Nope.
Never, ever. I have been cursed by a witch.
I see. Alright, hit me then. What's the question?
Have you had any skulls go missing lately?
Wow.
The wording that Max used there.
That's an extremely specific
so
question.
awkward.
And I can't believe the answer is yes. Our only skull, in fact. I'm dying to know why you ask.
Sophie's car was vandalized.
Because it somehow ended up in Sophie's windshield.
Wait, what the fuck? Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm trying to unravel the mystery.
Jesus. A skull? I mean, have they never heard of a brick?
When did you notice your cow got rustled?
Literally just this morning, before I clocked in. It had to be sometime last night.
Did you know it had Lucas's name on it?
Who? Oh, Colmenero. That makes sense. He's the one who donated it.
Seriously?
His hairstyle. Me too.
Why a cow
I find
skull?
Amanda really adorable. Like, I absolutely
have
love her.
no idea. I'm like physically incapable of listening to that dude when he talks.
I meant to select that I wanted to go out on a date with her, but I accidentally, like, as I was doing this whole scroll thing between choices, my finger went accidentally up to just friends, and I was about to cry because I really wanted to date this girl. Was Lucas here?
Did you see him in here last night?
Lucas? I don't think so.
I'm hoping I get to backtrack that
Why?
option later. Like, not
You think he
obviously rewind
broke
time,
into
like,
the
in first
turtle
game,
to,
but
what, steal back his
I
cow
actually
skull?
do want to date you.
I didn't say it was a good theory. Did you see anything suspicious?
I mean, the Abraxas kids are perpetually suspicious. They took up like 6 tables last night. Maybe one of them saw something. Hell, maybe one of them stole it.
Thanks. I appreciate the info.
Anytime, Nancy Drew.
Also the wall behind her. It looks very
Fuck,
peaceful
I
and
need to
relaxing.
think. What is going on?
Just gonna give everybody a little bit of an advanced warning. Normally on weekdays I try to go till about 10:30. I'm extending it a bit longer tonight because I was a bit late getting started. So I'm gonna go for about another 10 or so minutes and then we're gonna look to raid out. Just because I have little ones I need to try to get to school. Assuming they're healthy. Everybody in my house has been kind of getting sick. Oh, Konikochu! Hello! Hello! Welcome, Raiders! How are you all doing today? Welcome, welcome. I'm gonna give a shout out to Kanikachu, but I'm gonna give it with this. Have you met my wifey? So Kanikachu here. Let's actually do a real shout out now. You forgot the raid messages. Oh no. Oh, no worries. Shout out to Kanikachu. Okay, there's the real shout out that Twitch actually counts. So Kanikachu here is my best friend and wifey. She is really awesome, so definitely check out her channel. What were you playing over there? I think Final Fantasy today? Okay.
What if it's not just a prank?
Final Fantasy 14.
What if this
Nice.
Sophie is in danger too?
Did you have a good stream?
I just got her back.
Ooh, I
At
learned
least I know
tonight
where to start.
that
Lucas
Colmanero
and the Abraxas Society
share an affiliate anniversary weekend. Kanikachu is also going to be doing her affiliate anniversary on Saturday. Cut it short due to pain. Yeah, oh, I totally get that. I'm
Find the skull
very excited
rustler.
to take some more
Save
medicine
Sophie.
after I'm done,
Hopefully.
because I've been
And my best leads
struggling
are
today
Lucas
to
Colmanero and the
be in pain
Abraxas
together.
Society.
Yeah, so Kanikachu is going to be playing Skyrim this weekend for her
Vin's
affiliate
the head
anniversary
honcho of
stream.
Abraxas.
So you
I
all
could
will
start with
definitely
him.
need to go check her out there.
Maybe I should do a little digging into Gwyn Hunter too. She was acting pretty odd earlier. Time to start asking questions.
Okay, so we're
Whoever
just
fucked for
getting
Sophie's
into
car
the
isn't just gonna
active
out themselves.
investigation phase, and I'm wondering if this is maybe a good spot to like stop and pick up. I mean, I'm not even sure what day, so I might. Yes, I'm going to go into my just talk screen. Because I think I am going to be calling this, like I said, I was going to be ending in about 10 minutes, but if this is like a perfect story point spot to end, then I'll end the gameplay and I'll just kind of chat for a couple more minutes. So, Normally, on Friday, you would see me over on Kunikachu's channel, and then I would be back on for my next solo stream on Sunday. However, this weekend is going to be a bit different because Kunikachu is going out of town. I will be staying at her place to watch the kittens, both literal and metaphorical. We call Kunikachu's children kittens because she is a cat person, cat demon. So I'm going to be watching her kids for the weekend, and depending on how chaotic everything is there, maybe I'll try to stream from her place over the weekend so that we can come back and continue having some fun. But the kids will obviously there be my first priority. Otherwise, yeah, I will definitely be back Sunday night with some more streaming. Once again, I'd like to remind everybody. Oh, I am in the way of me. Here she is. Okay, come on, me. Move. So like I have announced a couple times, I am going to be doing a charity series, and my first charity stream is going to be on Saturday, April 26th. So I'm really excited about that. Stay tuned. Tomorrow I'm going to be releasing a video. I went through the presentation at the start of today's stream, so you can go back and watch the VOD, but I'm going to be releasing a video kind of going over my reasons for choosing this particular charity, and also some fun ways I have to raise the money, including, are you on here still? You are on here still. So this is my charity page, including the Devildom Popularity Contest. Oh goodness, this is not over in the right spot at all. Okay, let me grab this and move it so that you can see the whole screen. So this is just kind of a fun little way I thought to raise some money, where you guys can vote for your favorite Obey Me characters with $1 donation counting as a vote. This guy's got my vote. I just need to get the money to vote for him. My little Levi. So that is coming up in a couple of weeks, but I will be releasing content between now and then to make sure everybody stays top of mind. And now I'm going to look at who to raid, which means I need this window open. So cute. Oh, thank you. I was having a lot of fun with the Tiltify things, and I thought, host this little contest, and maybe even if it's just a couple dollars here and there, it will help raise that money, and we will together combat cancer. Why is this screen not working for me? Come on, screen. Switch. Have you just completely crashed? Oh no. Okay. Let's switch to this, and then we go. What is happening? Ah! Guys, my computer is not wanting me to actually switch tabs on Google Chrome. So, it is making it very hard to try to raid out. Okay, we're just going to completely close Chrome. Yeah, I've had a really fun time playing Life is Strange with everybody today, and I'm so glad to be welcoming Glooming Gamer to the community. I really hope that you're able to make it to future streams of Life is Strange Double Exposure, and even when we continue on into other games in the series, like True Colors. I'm not sure if you've played True Colors, but it is one of my favorites, if not my actual favorite. That button. is going on with the computer? This is the longest, most awkward raid out ever. But let's go visit Bassie. Ooh. Oh my goodness, okay, I've just actually figured out how my crowd control thing works. And that overlay is not supposed to be on my screen right now, so I'm gonna have to turn that off for now. Sorry if that was confusing for anybody. Anyway, we are going to raid to, I believe, Bassie. Yeah, let's raid out to Bassie. Bassie is in the Luminara community. So if you haven't joined it already, there is a Discord community that we have called Luminara. It's based on the fictional land that Kunikuchu came up with for her VTuber to be from, and Yue, my VTuber, has moved into Luminara. We're a really fun, supportive community of streamers and audience members and artists and writers and kind of just people from every walk of life who like to hang out and have fun together. We also, for those of you who are 18 plus, have a fun harem building system where you get to basically claim ya boys. And Raider from Kanikachu. Oh my goodness, I'm interacting with my own stream as a raider now because Kanikachu, I was lurking in your thing, so that's fun. Anyway, it still works for my chat commands. I also am on social media, so make sure to give me a follow over there. Like I said, I am very, very happy to have our new follower joining our community today. Affiliate will be going away. I'm not sure if you guys have heard of that. So my goal is no longer to hit affiliate for money-making purposes, because that's going to happen in a few months anyway. But I would like to hopefully make affiliate before it goes. I'm now at 20 out of 50 followers, which is exciting. And yeah, so if you haven't given me a follow, go ahead, and then we'll be able to keep you up to date on all of my new streams and content. So that's Discord, and then we do, I've talked a couple times about how I am doing a charity stream coming up. You can check out the campaign link there and get all the information on that. This is my raid message. Butterflies. More butterflies. Always more butterflies. So if you wanted to give that a copy and paste, you'll be able to use that when we hop on over into Miss Bassie, who is playing Marvel Rivals. And Bassie is you saw the first geese of the season today. Oh, nice. Hopefully they're not too confused by all the snow, and hopefully the snow goes away soon. I really, really hope so. I'm tired of all this. It's April 9th. We should not have had snow yesterday. Okay, so we are heading over to Bassie's channel. Thank you again, everybody, for joining me today, and I will see you at some point in the next day or two. Goodbye, and I hope you have a great night.